Hey hey folks, Beanie81 here, and I'm back with more Final Fantasy VIII. Welcome back. Was that me? Welcome back. Never mind, I'm completely out of it. Before we get started, I'm just going to do a quick few things. You'll notice the characters have leveled up a little, because I wanted Diablos to learn something very special. I wanted him to learn Encounter Half. I wanted him to learn Encounter None, but I can't bother to grind that long. So I've gone on Encounter Half. I've junctioned that ability in place of Mug on Zell for a special reason, which I'll explain in a minute. I've also got a few items I want to use. If you remember last episode, we got 4 strength ups. Gonna give 2 to Zell and 2 to Squall. And also, I want to have a look at Combat King number 2. Picking up your enemy and slamming them on the ground probably does the most damage. That's what Meteor Strike accomplishes. And of course, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. It's one of the hardest moves to do, but study it carefully and you'll eventually get it. Remember, always use it for a good cause, okay? Alright. So, that all done and said, where am I, you're probably wondering. I am right here. From Balamb all the way up here, I've come down to Centra. Why, you ask? That's not where Trabia Garden is. Trabia Garden is all the way up here. So, what am I doing down here? And the answer to that is this. This is the Centra Ruins. A really, really good place to take a quick side track to once you have mobility within the Balamb Garden. And I'll show you why. In fact, I won't be showing you why for the remainder of this episode. I am Odin. Huh? What's happening? The one reason that I wanted to have that encounter half is because you'll notice the timer in the top left. What we're doing here, we have to do within 20 minutes. So it's worth knocking down the amount of encounters you come up against. And we're not fighting this guy. I'm going to run away from all battles because, as I say, we're on a time limit. Tomberries, especially those things, have a lot of hit points and can soak up the time so much. I really recommend just, at least until you've finished with the countdown timer, don't fight anything in this area. Just run away. It's not worth the time, basically. So you come in here, stand on this, and up it goes. How is that flying? I'm feeling a little off-put by that kind of elevator. Anyhow, if you climb up this ladder, and you'll get up here. From here, there is another ladder which we can climb up. And we go in here. Press this. And leave. This way. I'm kind of... if my commentary isn't great right now, it's just solely because I'm kind of reading how to do this whilst I'm doing it. I always forget. I've done it so many times, but it's so long since I played this game. I believe we head down and there'll be a button there. So we press that. And stairs appear. What? Why stairs? Huh? This place is strange and scary. I don't know what it's doing. Stairs appearing from nowhere? It makes no sense. Crap. I've actually gone too far there. We want to go up to that gargoyle. I got a little ahead of myself. We need to head up this ladder here. You can just see it. And grab that eye. You'll notice one eye is missing, but the ruby red eye that we might just be able to see. Statue has a left eye, take out the left eye. Does not have a right eye. Okay. We now have a red stone. What do we do with it? Huh? That is strange. What magic are you performing, Beanie? Why steal eyes and do dark rituals with them? Even though the eyes are only red stones. Still. Grrr. And we'll draw some pain. Wait, what? Feeling very emo there. Just draw some pain. Anyhow, we'll head up here. I believe we want to put the... come on. Statue does not have a left eye. Put in the left eye. Statue has a right eye. Leave it as it is. 56305. Write that down or remember it. That's very important. Right, got it? Okay. I think it's different every time you play. Possibly. Gonna head down. And oh no, crap! I forgot something. I need the eyes. So after forgetting to get the eyes, head back up and grab the eyes. That's part of the tutorial here, but part of the walkthrough. Take out the left eye. And take out the right eye. Doodaloo. Then you head back down to the other gargoyle. Give him these eyes that seem to be on a timeshare of some sort. They're definitely sharing them. And come on. Put in the left eye. Put in the right eye. Okay, so now we need to put the numbers in, going left to right, top to bottom. In our case, it was 5, 6, 3, oop, no, 3, 0, 5. Okay, that should be it. Code accepted. And the door below us opens. What can be inside, I wonder? Who was that strange voice that said, I am Odin? Would it be Odin, by chance? I don't know. Oh, hello there. Excellent. Prepare thyself. The weak shall perish, the strong shall triumph. Prevail over my sword, and I shall grant it to thee. For honour, let us fight. So, we have a fight in our hand. A very nasty boss fight, in fact. This guy is tough. However, if you're using your magic right, you shouldn't have too much of a problem with him. I'm fairly confident I shouldn't struggle in this fight. Let's use some thunder magic. He will rarely attack, is one thing I should say now, but the idea is we've got to do as much damage to him as we can. Hit him hard, hit him with everything you can. We're not going to kill him, but maybe, just maybe, if we attack him hard enough, it might impress him. You know, all the cool kids are attacking hard nowadays. So, we'll keep hitting him. And this may be a fairly boring fight, but we'll keep at it. Come on. I'm pretty sure he does attack, however. And I know he's mostly passive, just taking the hits rather than dealing them out, but I'm sure he attacks some at least once or twice. Come on, Odin, you're making yourself look bad. Oh, no. I remember now. He only attacks us if we disappoint him. In which case, he only gets one attack. So, yeah, let's hope we don't disappoint him. Fortunately, we've got so much time, we should be able to just deal the damage out. Selfie is not doing much there. I need to change the tactics a little here. Selfie, what can you do? Ooh. What can you draw? Triples. That could be useful. She could probably cast that on herself and do a fair bit of damage with her magic, actually. What else has he got? Might as well just check. Death? Not that impressed. death, despite being a kind of insta-kill. We've done it. We impressed him. The way that battle works, if you get... Thou art strong, mortals, I shall grant thee my powers. Call upon me in times of trouble. So the way that fight works, if the countdown reaches 0 and you haven't impressed him, he gets his single attack off and everybody dies. So you want to be basically you want to hit him hard, hit him with everything you've got, and make sure that it hurts. So I'm gonna head down. I could have just taken the stairs, but you know what, taking the ladder. Why not? So head back down. And now I'm going to head out of Central Ruins, but we're not done here. I'll explain why shortly. Doodle-doo-doop. Doop-de-dee-doop. This way. Also, actually, one thing I should mention now. We have Odin as a GF, but if we go into our GF screen, we've not got him. Where is he? Huh? Am I lying to you? Is Beanie a big massive liar? No, I'm not. Odin is a special kind of GF. I believe he's one of 4 who you can collect as kind of GFs. However, you can't summon them, you can't junction them, you can't teach them new abilities. They will basically appear dependent on different things. Odin just appears randomly in battle. I believe he uses one of 2 attacks, one of which is an insta-kill, the other just kind of does damage, and we will leave. We're going to quickly run through this fight. I'm back in a minute, but I just want to do something very, very important first. So, get on. Yep, this way. My blue heaven. Wonder if that means something. I'm curious what these ruins actually are. Like, there must be some lore behind them. Anyhow, so, important thing to do now. Save the game. I'd normally do this off camera, but it's so important that if you're doing this, you want to save. Oh, I've actually run out of blocks here. Wow. So, we'll start saving over the first bits of save data. I doubt I'll need to go back that far. Or I hope I don't. Right, yeah, save the game. It's so important. I have done this in the past where I've not saved, and I've gone to the next part and a crash has happened, I've died, or something terrible has happened, and it's just soul-crushing considering the amount of grinding you're about to do. So, why I say that is, we're not, as I say, we're not done in this area yet. We need to go in, and hello. We need to look for these little guys. So, this is a Tombury. They're pretty iconic to the Final Fantasy games. I believe they're in quite a few of the games. In fact, I may actually switch over my junctions so that Squall's got the highest strength. Like, highest strength I can give him, again, just because the amount of grinding you gotta do, it'll be useful to be able to finish the fights early. And these guys have a ton of hit points. Your best bet is to use Diablos on them if you've got him. If you're using GFs, he is very strong against them. However, I also believe... Oh no, they've not got Demi. Demi is also very effective on them from what I remember. So keep at it. If he gets up to us, like Tombury's, you may think, oh, what's the threat here? They've got a lot of hit points, yeah, but all he's doing is walking, getting gradually slower, gradually closer and closer to you. Well, if he gets close enough, he's going to do a nasty, nasty attack that could probably one-hit even my characters. So, keep hitting him, keep trying to force him back. I believe there is a chance when you hit them that you can force him back, but I couldn't be quoted on that. Oh, he's getting closer. He's almost at Squall. Bonk. Come on. Hit him hard. Bonk. Now. Oh, come on. Come on. They've got so much health. Tell you what, let's have a quick scan, and I'll show you how much health he has. Oh, he's so... Oh, he doesn't one hit. But that's not the move I thought he'd use, actually. He has a much nastier move. And... yeah, he's got 19,000 hit points. We've only done half his hit points in damage. Not even that yet. Oh, Christ. So, your best bet is just, as I say, just lay it on him. You need somebody to keep healing up, though, because you did just see, like, he just stabbed Squall for 1,000 damage. Chef's knife. That's only going to be 1,000 damage again. Selfie, you focus on curing. Yeah, I'm going to have to switch things around for these guys, because they're a bit annoying. He fell over. That's basically, I believe that's a chance. Whenever they attack, they have a chance of falling over. They're pretty clumsy. Pretty slow and pretty clumsy. But when they hit, they are devastating. And I should be healing with Selfie, not attacking. Ag. 1 second, folks. That didn't ring for long. Cardiff? What? No message. Can't be important. Sorry about that. You need to heal you. Actually, no. The one thing you want to use your limit breaks here, it'll make things so much faster. I'm going to kind of cheap it a little. There we go. Do over, do over, do over, do over, do over, do over, do over. Bad as it sounds as well, after just saying that, I'm actually going to heal her up. Heal up everybody using her limit break. Whenever the Selfie's limit break comes into play, it's useful to use full cure just to get everybody back to full hit points. However, that said, if you can get Squall down to low hit points, so that he can use his Renzo Kuchen, that can be devastating, because that's several, like 7 or 8 hits of his normal physical damage each time. And if you're like me and you've junctured up his strength as much as I have, then, you know, it's going to hit hard. These things are a boss fight on their own right, though, I gotta say. So many hit points. Come on, fall over already. And when I say fall over, I mean fall over and stay fell over. And he's... well, he fell over at least. He didn't stay fell over, but he did fall over. So it's nice of him. Nice of him. Come on. And bash. Bonk. And he's down! There we go. That's how you take down a Tombury, with lots and lots of persistence and far too much time put into it. And you don't get experience from them. You do get a Chef's Knife, and you get 1 single AP, but that's not what we were doing. You do not want to leave this area. I don't know what I'm doing here. You don't want to leave the area. You want to preferably head up here and grind on those things until you've beaten about 20 to 30 of them. And I'll show you why. I will be back about, I don't know, 2 to 5 hours from now when I've reaped the results of that. Or at least as I'm reaping the results of that. I won't skip past it. So I will see you in a minute, folks. Hey folks, I'm back, and oh god, that took ages. It's actually about half a week late for me. I put this off this grinding because I knew it was going to take ages, and I was right. I've been at this for probably a good hour and a half at least, killed 20 Tomburys, and here he is, the king. So, pretty simple tactic to beat him. Hit him until he falls over. And by falls over, I mean hit him till he dies. That's my typical tactic for taking money out. I'm going to do a bit of curing actually. You'll notice that Squall is in the yellow currently. That's because, at least for the last few Tom breeds, I was kind of cheaping it with Renzo Kuchen. And it's also a very good tactic to use on the king, so I don't see why I wouldn't do that. Ah! I was looking at my recording software to make sure the audio was going out right and completely forgot to pull the trigger. Oh, this is an annoying attack. This is a physical attack that hits everybody, and it's knocked out Squall. I believe the Tom breed. Whoa! Hope you guys can't see that. It's a bit of a bug there. A bit of a glitchy graphic issue. That hurt. I'm going to heal Zell. Zell, wake up Squall. And he's back to full health. So you'll notice as well, one of the best tactics you can use against the Tom breeds is to use demis on them. That includes the king, I believe. Or if you are going with a kind of combat style where you focus on using GFs, then Diablos is very useful against Tom breeding. I don't know what's happening to my screen there. It seems like it's a bit of a graphical issue whenever characters move. That might be because I've just loaded up so many programs whilst Final Fantasy was minimised. And she keeps missing with that. That should do a lot of damage when it hits, though. I think I should throw out a scan, actually, to find out how tough this Tom Breed King really is. That is really annoying. I'm not sure why that graphical glitch is there, but it shouldn't last. I keep missing those for some reason. It shouldn't keep up after this fight, hopefully. Or at least it won't be after this episode. I'm sure once I save and quit, it'll be fixed. Whatever it is. Either way, we'll throw out another demi. I'm sure it'll hit eventually. And when it does, it'll hit hard. I meant to actually throw out a scan with Selfie. Never mind. Come on. Take damage rather than having it... Oh, come on! Squall's down. And Selfie's not looking good. I need to get some curing out. So actually, one thing I would say, if you are planning on doing this yourself, I found a really, really good tactic. Oh, she's going to go... No, she's not. If you've got a team of people around 3,000 hit points, like I have, and you've got at least 2 people in the squad who are both focused on physical damage, then Ifrit's Mad Rush ability is really useful. Like, I started a fight, used Mad Rush, and literally just put my controller down whilst all 3 of them just went crazy on the Tom breeds. If you don't know, Mad Rush basically casts Haste, Berserk, and Protect on all party members. And as I say, it's just really useful against Tom breeds because they don't do much damage. They don't get many attacks off, and what attacks they do get off are physical, so they're kind of dulled down by the Protect magic. It just really works well. And we've got him 18k down, 32k left. That I can do. It's not going to tell us much else about him. Seeking revenge for all the injured Tom breeds. Or all the killed Tom breeds. Understandable, to be fair. I did just, walk into these ruins and start beating on this guy's people. And yeah, that... again, I apologise. That graphical glitch is bugging me. But hey, I can't do anything about it. I really do apologise about it, but nothing I can do, I'm afraid. As I say, I'm sure as soon as I save and quit, it should be fine. I just hope that it doesn't cause anything else bigger and I don't have to go through all the grinding again. That'd be annoying. Oh, and Squall's going down again. Yep. He doesn't seem to be able to do a huge amount of damage. Like, his biggest attack so far has done 900 damage to a single target. I could have sworn I remember him being a lot nastier than he is being. Maybe I'm just being paranoid here. Then again, in strategy games like this, that's how you survive. You've got to be well aware that boss could throw out a random attack. Like, if you get the health down to so far, they might change tactics, or they might have an attack that they were holding back. 930. Hopefully she can get off hers, actually. Full cure. Perfect. It's going to mean that Squall can't get his Renzo... Ah, there we go. Bit cheap there, but you know what? The biggest part of this boss is just grinding him down, and that's just going to take ages, so I don't mind doing Renzo Kuken when that's the kind of thing behind it. If it's a boss that Renzo Kuken, I knew Renzo Kuken could pretty much kill them in one, bypassing all the threat of them, or something like that, then I wouldn't bother doing that, but, you know, explanation. Excuse. Insert excuses here. Say it all. Bonk. Grinding him down. We'll get there. So yeah, I wonder if this episode has been as long for you folks as it has for me. Let's shove off. Oh, that's just in 1200. Wow. But yeah, this episode has been, as I say, I think I recorded the first part of this episode. Wow! Eep. Jewel. Yeah, I think I've recorded the first part of this episode on Sunday, and it's now Friday. And, was I putting it off? But hey, we're here now. I think that was right. Sorry, I still don't remember what button 1, button 2, button whatever are. But I think I've got it now. Button 2 is circle. Button 1 is square. X, sorry. And we're out of time. That did a fair bit of damage though. I have switched around a few things with the characters as well. Just to mess with Squall's and Zell's strengths, magic junctions just a little. Now I know that he has a dolphin. I don't know if I've got it. Actually, the dolphin kick is. Missed out on the burning rave there. But I think dolphin kick does. I remember it doing a ton of damage. Back when I last played this. I'm going to keep trying the demis because I know that if it hits then it's going to do a ton of damage, and honestly Selfie can't do much more other than just focusing on healing people, so I see no reason not to get out a demi, even if it's only like 1 in 10 that are doing like 5k damage, which is what they were doing to the other Tommies. Like a millisecond off. He keeps missing as well with his limit breaks. And it's always, actually no, it's always with that same attack. I wonder if it's specifically immune to that attack for some reason. Alright, I need to get out of the Phoenix down. And let's get off a cure on yourself, Selfie, just to make sure that you don't go down. Always focused on keeping the healer topped up, because they can't heal if they're down, and healing is probably the most important part of any fight. What are we doing? What am I doing? I'm not really bothering to heal Zell or Squall, and this may be a huge mistake, but just because I'm abusing their limit breaks. Oh. I know I healed Squall earlier with the full cure, but I didn't really have a choice. I wanted to use it to get everybody up, and that kind of put me back on top, so to speak. I'm fine with him using his normal attack until we whittle him down again. And Zell will go down. Bye, Zell. Boom! He must be close to death by now. I might fire off a scan. If I have Squall use a Phoenix down his next turn, I'll have a Selfie fire off another scan. I'm just curious how far, because it does seem like we've done a lot of damage to him. Scan. And I am that kind of player. I know that technically scan doesn't do anything, like it gives me information and stuff, but it doesn't make the battle any quicker. He'd still die just as quickly if I hadn't used scan, so to speak, but I like to know. I get impatient. I like to know how much health I've got left, and that was 7,200, I believe, which is going to mean it's not going to be long before he collapses, actually. Maybe 6 more attacks from each Zell and Squall. Bonk. Doo. Could use you getting his limit break again, actually, Zell. That might finish. Oh, you're not planning on, though, are you? Dunk. Shouldn't be long now. It's got to be on around 5,000 health now. Ow! Jewel might. Jewel knock him down to at least 2,500, I reckon. Never mind. Thanks, Zell. Ah, he's down again. Although that's probably my fault for keeping us. Actually, no, you can make sure you're healed up. I don't want to get cocky just because I'm getting close to the end of the fight. Whew. This isn't a particularly hard fight, it's just a long one. You've seen all his attacks, he can pretty much do, he's got 2 single attacks, that one and the one that does around 1,000 damage, and he's got the attack that does damage to all party members, which is about 500. In all honesty, if you had Protect to cast, you could probably do this fight without taking much damage at all. He's not going to get another attack off. No. And Meteor, I keep doing that one, it's not doing damage though, so I don't know why. Oh, I think he's just specifically immune to all gravity damage. Huh, that's weird. His minions are weak to it and he's immune to it. Bam! So that Meteor Strike is... yeah, it does do gravity damage. Come on. You're so close to death now. You can taste it, right? There we go. As you see, achievable unlocked. I'm sorry. Tom rejoined our party. And he looks so bloody cute. I mean, manly things, manly things. Royal Crown. That is a really nice thing that allows us to teach any GF the magic plus 60% ability. And we'll of course call him Tombury. You'll notice none of my characters are leveled at all, because all those fights against the Tomburys, yes, all 20 fights that I did, no experience whatsoever for it. So, but yeah, I was literally just stood there running in circles for an hour and a half, grinding against Tombury after Tombury after Tombury. Either way, I'm glad to be leaving Central Ruins, and we'll never have to come back now. But that is it for this episode. I know it hasn't been a well, it probably has been a normal size one for you guys, but it's been an extremely long one for me. Either way, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope if you're playing the game as well, then you might find that useful. Otherwise, I will, well, if you enjoyed it, tune in next time, folks. I will catch you later. Bye-bye now.